How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we got a little, just got a little update for you, real quick. Um, it is Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we're gonna do a little update. So I got a little package. Sorry, I'm off camera right now. It's not really gonna be a box opening. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys some stuff that I got. A guy on one of my videos commented that some of the Virginia slices, the Sutliff 507C Virginia slices, was back in stock. So I picked up a couple ounces of that. So for that guy out there that was wondering about, he told me, he goes, "Oh, it's in stock right now," because I think I said, like, "Oh, the last couple times I checked, hasn't been in stock." So Sutliff 507C. And then I'm going to save the other couple things for a little bit later. But, hold on just one second. I apologize for the road noise. It's middle of the day. People going by on the road up there. So, announcement for the Codger blends. The first blend that I'm going to review is half and half. This is what, by a pretty good margin, I'd say 2-1, people wanted half and half first. And then the next vote, the next highest vote was 1Q and then Velvet. So probably what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do half and half and then follow it up with 1Q later and Velvet after that. I'm not going to review this right now. This is the first time basically opening it. But I am going to have a little smoke right now, so I'm going to fill up a little thing here. Doesn't feel super wet. Feels okay. I'm gonna just do get a little feel for it. I'm excited. First time ever smoking a Codger blend. Interesting, right? So we'll see how this goes. Another thing, so a guy commented on a video, on my last video, where I was asking for people to leave comments voting for essentially what they want me to, what they wanted me to review for the first one. And one guy said, I don't remember what the tobacco was he said, but he said, in a cob. Well, what I ended up doing was picked up a couple Cobs, couple new Cobs. I got some older ones. I smoke quite a bit, but I picked up some newer ones. This is like some sort of Cornell and Deal one. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's got sort of a little bit more upgraded stem than like your normal ones. This is just like a little Devil Ants, little cutty deal. So 2 new Cobs, and I think I'll most likely, when I do these reviews, I will most likely go ahead and use a Cob to do the review. So, like I said, this is not the review of half and half. This is just me doing a video. I don't remember if it was half and half that someone said, like, anise, licoricey type smell, but there's definitely something like that in half and half here. So, I got a couple Cobs. I got the Sutliff, couple ounces of Sutliff 507C Virginia slices. I got the half and half going for the first Codger blend. So there'll be a review on that in like a week or two probably. And then the other two things I was going to show you guys is a guy on YouTube, I think his YouTube name is Boring Old Man, if I remember right, kind of called me out for the Rubber Bit Brigade comments. So, you know, he said, well, if you're going to challenge people to not use a rubber bit, I'm going to challenge you to use a rubber bit. Well, you know, I kind of figured that was fair. He did a video review of my video where I was talking about it. So, I bought a couple of rubber bits just to see, you know, I figured, well, that's only fair, right? Like, if I'm going to ask other people not to use them, I guess I better go ahead and use them and you know, see what they're all about. So, Boring Old Man, here's your rubber bits, and I'll throw them on a pipe at some point and give them a try, right? Put my money where my mouth is. And I will try to keep as much of an open mind about it as possible. I can't promise that I'll be completely open-minded to it, but I'll do my best. And then the last thing is, when I bought the rubber bits and the Sutliff and the Cobs, I always kind of look, you know, for tinted tobacco, you know, certain tinted tobaccos that maybe are a lot of times out of stock, or at least sometimes out of stock, and see what they got. Well, I ended up picking up a tin of the Capstan Blue Flake. I know in my review of the Ready Rubbed, I said that I wanted to try the Flake just to see, you know, if it was any better, any worse, just different, liked it better, liked it worse, you know, I don't know. This is from April 2021, so 8-9 months old. That tin of Ready Rubbed I had was like 8-9 years old. So eventually, at some point, you know, I'm not gonna wait, you know, 7 years to smoke it. I'll probably smoke it here in the next few months and do a review on it and see what I think. But I will have to keep in mind the age difference between this Flake and the Ready Rubbed. But I was curious about it, and so I bought a 10. So, what I will say about half and half so far is that I like it better than some premium tobaccos blends out there. I could name quite a few tobaccos I would rather smoke half and half instead of instead of another one. Which is, you know, I say that's a win right there. I have a feeling that most of these Codger blends are going to be fairly approachable, right? Because that's the idea behind them, is to be, you know, approachable and not off-putting, appeal to a larger audience. You know, maybe there's not a whole lot of people out there like, oh, I really, really, really love it. But there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to be like, yeah, it's pretty good, you know, in a pinch, or even I like it. I doubt there's going to be a whole lot of, you know, I'm sure there's some, but I doubt there's going to be a whole lot of people out there that are like, you know, oh, I really, 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 really hate it. And there are blends out there that I really, 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 really hate. That kind of brings me to another subject. Hang on a second. I have this tin. It's a 100 gram tin. It's got a couple years of age on it. I bought it in 120, January of 2020. However, it was produced in, looks like May of 2018. And this is McBaron Mixture Modern Danish Blend. I don't care for it. I opened this tin a couple weeks ago. I've smoked probably 10, 12 bowls in it, and I don't care for it. So much so that I would rather give it away to one of you guys out there than throw it away or try to force myself to smoke it. So it's not a bad blend. It's just not for me. It's a little bit aromatic. You know, probably a little bit more aromatic than I like, but I wouldn't say it's like a, you know, super, super aromatic. It's very light. It's very approachable. I just, you know, for instance, for me, I'd rather smoke half and half right now than Mixture Modern Danish Blend. But I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would rather smoke this Mixture Modern Danish Blend. What I may do, like, another thing I could do is I could break it up and do, you know, a bunch of samples. Give, you know, a few different people a half an ounce sample or something like that. But I kind of wouldn't mind giving it, you know, giving it away. I wouldn't say it's not dry, it's not wet. It's kind of on the edge of maybe being too dry here pretty soon. So what I would like to do is try to get this out to people fairly quickly. You know, if I do a samples or if just one person, you know, maybe I'll just send the whole thing to one guy. I don't know. But if you're interested, let me know in the comments below. If you have never tried it and you want to try it, let me know in the comment. If this is your favorite blend and this is all you smoke and you just love it more than anything in the world, let me know that as well. Maybe you'll get the whole tin. So it's McBaron Mixture Modern Danish Blend. And like I said, right now it's pretty much at that perfect smoking moisture content, in my opinion. So I'd like to try to get it out. So leave a comment on this video if you would like a sample of it, or if this is your favorite blend. Just tell me one or the other. And we'll try to get something worked out. Maybe what I'll do is, depending on what happens, I'll pick some people and do some emails or something like that. I don't know. We'll try to figure something out. I don't know how to do this because I don't think YouTube has a private message function. We may have to do some emails. Maybe what I'll do is I'll leave my email in the description below. So email me, but then leave a comment so I know you emailed me, because I don't check my email that often. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Half and half review coming in the next week or two. And McBaron Mixture Modern, rubber bits, whole 9 yards. And I think that's about it. Adios.